So technically, we are at our destination already. We're just walking around. We're gonna find a seat and then might get right to it. So momentarily, we're still processing ideas for Halloween, which is tomorrow, right? Listen. I won't dress up every year, but no matter what age I am, I will be dressing up. And then I will have characters that will fit my age. Like, if I'm pushing like 50, I'm still alive. I'm gonna be Black Albert Einstein or Fregless Douglas or something like that, you know? Okay, bro, it is so cold. It's not even cold, it's more of the wind than anything, bro. I like the cold, though. I thought that lady was following me. There was a white lady with like a poodle. I don't think it was a poodle, like a wiener dog or something. Mixed with like a chihuahua or something. Yeah, chubby dog, but we haven't been here in a while. But hey, now that I freed up space on my phone, we got enough time to yacht for like an hour. How are you feeling about that? Boy, hey, a Southern cold don't play. Right. What did I want to get into? Oh, see the sky, right? If you can see it, you can see it. If you don't, you don't. It's okay. But I think I wouldn't make this a quote or anything or a saying, but this is what I thought in my mind. I think I revised it so many times that I forgot the original way I said it. But I was like, in each sky there's a star or a cloud. You choose which one will decorate your soul, right? And then I was like, if a star and a cloud does not suit what you are, then be a blank canvas, for the sky can reflect the ocean for anything that shows between your heart. Because you see how either the sky is completely blank with no stars, no clouds, but it still has a nice horizon or overview, right? Like it can be pink, purple, yellow, orange. That's the that's the one thing about the sky. No matter what time it is, it still has a beautiful color. No matter if it's dark or bright. And I think that's why I connect with the sky and the moons so much. But I think everybody connects to something up there. It's either the sun, the rain, just the sky in general, or the moon. I feel like I connect with the moon more than anything because it may be silent and it may not be thought a lot. But when it shines the brightest, people gaze up and stare just like a star. Like every eclipse, a red eclipse, no matter what type, people go out their day, buy shades, to look up in the sky just to see how the moon truly looks. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Is it tedious, kind of redundant to look at something that doesn't shine that bright but still needs shades? Yes. We can say it's a scheme of some sort, you know? Like they're trying to see how far we will follow them in blindness, some theory like that. But I think that's why I do want to get so known to the point where I get a documentary of myself. But I wonder what the documentary will be. Would it be about music? Would it be about sports? Would it be about my longevity? Or would it be about YouTube? or it might just be about my art. Is there ever like a comedian documentary that's not like actually a documentary, not just like a comedy movie or like another stand up show? I think Kevin Hart got one. Did he? I think Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, uh, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence didn't get one. I don't think so. One of them dudes got one, bro. But what I was trying to dress up as, I forgot. Cause I remember when I was younger, I wanted to always dress up as a blue Power Ranger, and I did. I think I still got the costume, and I did. I felt like that man, boy. I felt like that dude. I think I was in middle school. I think it was the day before Christmas. I mean, bro, what? Christmas? They come tight up. The day before Halloween, and the day before Halloween, right? I put on my outfit to go, and I went to school. And then they told me, "Oh, you're not allowed to uh, to wear your outfit to school if it's not Halloween." I'm like, bro, what? And I didn't hear that until the last minute. So I was on the bus as a blue Power Ranger. I thought I was drunk. To this day. To this day, I still thought I had that shit on. Because I did have that shit on. It's all about the confidence in it, you know? It's the confidence. So with this story, right? I was with, who I was with? I remember, dang, I was with my homeboy, right? What his name was? I don't remember fully. I think his name was like, I remember his nickname, Debo, right? For Friday, we used to call him Debo because he was pretty big for his age. I wonder what he's doing now. I'm pretty sure he's like doing college. Hope he's doing great for himself. You know, if these videos blow up, if you remember me, give you a shout out because I was my main man back in Waters, bro. I was my main man back in Waters. We just grew apart, you know, both moved, stuff like that. I straight away tried to be a bad kid. It wasn't me. Raised right with this, didn't have enough guidance to follow through. But yeah, back with the Power Rangers, right? I had it on. Then I was like, then everybody was in the bus like, you know, you can't wear that. Like, knowing me, I was a feisty dude. I was like, man, I don't care. I'm gonna wear that. Yeah, bam. What's that man's name? What's that man's name, bro? It was our principal. It was bald head, black dude, tall bald head, Mr. Ambrose, something like that. He said you gotta take that off. So bro, I had to go in the bathroom, mind the floor all pissy up, bro. It smelled like straight piss, bro. Hey, nigga driving sporadically. Right? So like, bro, so I had to take off. You know how you gotta struggle to take off shit, right? And you gotta what that shit? You gotta take it off. Cause it's a one piece. It's a one piece. It's like Velcro in the back. I had to take that shit off with the fake muscles, and then I had to pull like down with my foot. So like I'm basically just rubbing the cloth in on the pissy floor, bruh. So that shit killed me, bro. I swear. Right? I was like, damn. That shit blew me. I was like, damn. That shit. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck, bro? See my language, but I was like, what the fuck, bro? So now my shit smell like straight piss, bro. When I came out that bit, I swear to God. And then he was like, oh, we gonna have to confiscate that. I was like, confiscate? Nigga, for what? I didn't say that because I was in middle school, but I was like, confiscate for what? And then he said, the reason we gotta confiscate it is because, what was the reason? It's because it's a violation. I was like, violation of what? He just said it's just a violation of the conduct. Mind you, I'm like, how old are you when you like in like 7th, 8th grade? I don't know, like 12, 13. I don't know. You ain't 13, like 14. You're like a freshman in high school. So like, I was in what 7th, 8th grade. So I'm like 12. I think 12, 13, maybe. pushing 14, pushing 14. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But yeah, I'm like, code of conduct. I'm like, what the hell is a code of conduct? So he's like, oh, yeah, it's a code of conduct. I was like, I still don't. To this day, I was like, what's code of conduct where you just can't have that? I was like, I don't know. So, bro, with that boy he done said something totally different. He said, oh, it's code of conduct, or you broke the rules. At this point, he's just making stuff up. So I was like, okay, I take the Power Ranger suit off, got my white behind clothes on. Mind you, when you got a suit on, you wearing like thin clothes, so it can't show, you know. So bam, I take the clothes off. I mean, take the suit off. I was like, damn, for real. Them boy they took the mask. They only had one strap on it because you know it was cheap. It was from Party City. It was cheap. So they took the strap off. They broke the mask. They had a crack in it. I'm like, dang. Only had one little slit of the plastic to breathe in. So if you didn't brush your teeth, your breath just hit you back in your nose. And I was like, damn. This can't be real. So they broke my mask, took the Power Ranger suit. I had like some gray shorts and a shirt that said "Get money all day." You know how little kids be when you broke when you got money on your shirt and out of your pocket. So I'm walking the rest of school, but I'm just hot, bro, because they broke my mask. Halloween tomorrow, and I'm like, damn, what I gonna do? You know, me, Mr. MacGyver. I was like, okay, I can get some hot glue, some crazy glue or something. Fix the strap with some Velcro. So that's what I did. So it had like a little crick, like a little cut on the lip. It made it look cooler to me, in my opinion. So I would just say a happy accident. You know what I'm saying? So bam, I would say like a happy accident. So Halloween came. My mom, she was working like four to 3 jobs. So I didn't go with her. I went to with my stepdad's mom. And them and then we went around like a bunch of big neighborhoods with gates around them, like houses was big as shit, man. People like, shit big. Like to this day, those houses are big to me. Like I'm not lying. So I was like, damn. All right, don't do this no more, right, y'all. Listen, if you of age, well not of age, but like if you are the older side and you still trick or treating, don't do what we did, right? So we had pillowcases because we couldn't afford like real trick-or-treat baskets. And if you really think about it, you getting more bang for your buck if you're using a pillowcase, because you getting more candy out the band. So listen, so we went early. We went super duper early. Like early, see if anybody was trick-or-treating, right? Bam, we got that. Then we went again around like 4 to 5. And then we went another time around 7 all the way to like 12, 1 in the morning. 3 a.m. was the pushing it, because that's when like all the adults started going to parties and stuff. So yeah, so we was trick-or-treating, right? Damn, bam. They're like, oh, we just hit all the neighborhoods down here, so let's go up. I was like, that's a little troop. That's like an hour drive. He's like, you want candy, right? I was like, yeah. Knowing me, I wasn't seeing the full picture. They was using me to talk to the girls that was usually trick-or-treating and staying for the parties that's later at the night. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody drinking and stuff like that. But bam, we was doing that, right? So at that time, we was already. What the hell was that? Oh, at that time, we was already like, we was tired, bro. I was tired. Like I ain't gonna lie. You know how little kids be? They get tired after like 7 p.m., bro. So like, we pushing this like, it's shit. It was like 10. It's 10:15. 10:15. We pushing about 10:30. We still in the car. Mind you, this is what I meant. Genres of life, not just seasons. Genres of life. It was cold. My fingers was like frozen. The car smelled like a nice smooth cinnamon with a dash of vanilla. And I was small, and my face was rubbing against the seat buckle. You know, had a whole print on my face, slobber. I woke up, and then you know like the light shows for Christmas, but they had it for Halloween too. So bam, it's Halloween. Them boys, should I just sit down? I don't know. I was finna walk home, but we might just sit down, call it a. We might just take a little seat. at this little playground they got. So man, we get there. It's a big behind light show. You come straight down. We in a small car, so you can't really see anything. But I got woke up. I think I got woke up by my so-called uncle at the time, right? So I got woken up by him, and well, his name was Uncle Stevie. Yeah, it was Uncle Steve, Uncle Stevie or Uncle Steve. Light skin dude with dreadlocks, whatever. I got woken up and I looked outside. I was like, damn, this is beautiful. It's a bunch of lights, scary. There's like some circus people out there with like the tall stilts walking around. And then bam, we hit the entry and it says welcome. Does it say welcome to Bridgeville? I don't know. It said welcome to something. And it was so beautiful. I was like, dang, I understand why people are so obsessed with Halloween, because this is like the most miraculous thing I ever seen. I'm little. I'm in the Blue Power Ranger concert. So we farther out. We're like, damn, they're 2-3 hours away from the house. So we walking. I'm like, dude, this is a gated community. And I was like, trespassing something about trespassing is not allowed, bro. Or loitering. I was like, dude, should we be here? He's like, just act like you belong and you be straight. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, excuse my French, but it was like a very, like nothing but Caucasian people, bro. It was like a PWI, bro. Like, if it was like a college, and it was there. I was scared, cause like it was dark, but it wasn't so dark to the point where let me get off these people property before they shoot me, cause I took the cut. It was dark, but it wasn't so dark to the point where, you know, you're bugging out, right? You can't see jack, but the lights will illuminate like the area, but still, you still couldn't see anything. Like you could see, but not fully, you know? You could see, but not fully. Yeah. And then we got there. The first house, you know those houses, right? Where they just leave the candy in a bowl, and they don't really care. So it's basically first come, first serve. So we was lucky enough to get there, before anybody else took them. But we did the right thing. We didn't dump the whole thing in our bag. We shoulda though. But we didn't. We all took like 2. It says take a handful, so we took a handful. I had baby hands, so my handful was like 3 candies. You know, and my favorite candies to this day is cookies and cream Hershey's, Kit Kats, and Twix. That's the only 3, bro. That's the only 3 for real. And Crunch bar. I love chocolate. I'm a chocolate fanatic, chocolate addict. You know what I'm saying? So bam, we went to the next house. Wasn't so kind, bro. You know, they had like the scarecrow sitting down and they jump scare you, but it was a real person. So man, we went to go get it. Jumped up. I swung and I clipped his nose. He's like, you got a nice left hook, brother. I was like, thank you. I was like, don't do that. I almost got hit by a car. Is it snowing already? Ain't no way. I gotta be bugging. But yeah. So after that, we got scared, took some candy, all that happened, and then bam. This is when we went to the haunted house maze. The haunted house. And mind you gotta go through all this just to get a couple pieces of candy at the end. I was like, can we just skip this? And he's like, no, you cannot. I was like, damn. Goodness. And I was like, damn. So bam. I'm gonna tell y'all another story. How I went with my cousin named Dante. We went to a haunted house, and we got chased by a dude that had Michael? Yeah, he had a Michael Myers shit on, and we was running full speed. He was chasing us for a good little minute before he went back to the haunted house. I don't know. I think because that's a whole different story. But let me finish this one. All right, the one with my uncle. So after we went to the haunted house, we got our candy, and then they sent us home. Mind you, You gotta wait until the morning before, because I think that this is when people were putting like pieces of shards or razor blades in the candy. That's when it was at the height of the pandemic. Well, not pandemic, academic, not academic. The the problem of people putting drugs in. We thought it was just a facade, just to scare kids, but that was actually happening here and there. So we got our candy checked up, and then I woke up. My costume was gone. My mask was still broken, even though I thought I fixed it, but it was just temporary. Woke up, half of my candy was not even marginalized. Half of my candy was split off between my cousins, and I hated that. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is what it is. Okay, so dang, let's go to the other Halloween where we were shooting fireworks. Oh my God, cause back where I used to live in Water, used to have fireworks awards all the time. We used to get hurt a lot. It was better than what they was doing. The kids are bigger age, what they was doing. We was putting like artillery shells upside down, blowing it, throwing it in the palm before it blows. We was throwing that car. We was throwing them artillery shells like grenades, bro. This whole war out there. But anyway, let's get to the story of how me and my cousin Dante got chased by a dude in a Michael Myers costume after a haunted house. So I'm of age now. I'm like I'm getting there. I'm like 14, 15. But at the time I felt so like I felt like I was grown. I wasn't feel like I grown, but I felt like I was, I wasn't smelling myself, but I felt bigger, And so bam, me and Dante, we got like a 4 to 5 year age gap. So we was at the haunted house. We was going through. It wasn't really scary, not gonna lie. It was like more cheap jump scares than anything. And I think one did get no, matter of fact, I think I was like, how much you get paid to do this shit? Cause one of the dudes, go ahead, do the video. Cause one of the dudes was like, who was there, but his shit was not scary. Like, he just pops out the window. I think I did a couple haunted houses, actually. I did a haunted house when I was little. Did a haunted house when I was 15. I did a haunted house when I was 17 with my my significant other at the time. But I just wasn't in the mood. I was hungry, so I wasn't in the mood to do that. I don't think I would do any stories about my love life. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? But back to the story. So bam, I was like, how much you get paid for this? Cause I was like, shit, can't be enough. And after that, then there was a door talking about scary, not so scary, very scary. So you know me and Dante, we big, you know what I'm saying? We big dogs on the yard. We said, let's go very scary. We go in there. But it's a motherfucking guillotine with a goddamn watermelon supposed to be like imitating that head. I was like, what the hell is this? I like these niggas budget shit. I like these way up there. I like these niggas budget like $120. But Dante like, oh, that nigga Steven. We go out that motherfucker, right? I wonder if you can see that, but it's like the Halloween. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's pretty. I wouldn't say scary, but it's festive, It's decoration wise. But yeah, so we got out the maze, right? He was like, bro, what the hell is this, bro? This shit, yeah, I got that. So after that, it was I guess the Michael Myers dude he was pretty tall. I don't know if he had still, that nigga was tall as shit. But here it is. That shit low key tough. That shit is tough as hell. Oh, that's low-key scary. That's scary. My fault, OG. But anyway, that shit is dope. But anyway, back to what we were talking about, right? So we took the candy from the Michael Myers, and then Dante, big mouth ass. Dante he not big. He's a pretty lanky dude. Pretty sure he's like 6'2", 6'2", 6'3". Pretty lanky dude. He's skinny, so it makes him look lankier than what he actually is. He's like, man, that flam out haunted house. Oh, oh my God. He said, this flam out haunted house. He's like, and then the micro mine, he dropped a bowl of candy. It was like a plastic bowl, so that was a lot of food. So we were eating the candy. I'm like, man, this shit whack too, bro. I like, Dante, chill, like, you being very ungrateful right now. And he was like, nah, fuck all that shit whack as hell. And then, bam, we look back, the candy dropped, the Michael Myers gone. I'm like, so you know how Michael Myers got a butcher knife. We thought he was gonna have a fake one. I'm like, hold up, that shit look kind of heavy in it. He hit it with the ground and started sparking. I was like, how? I don't think that type of metal can spark. He hit it, that shit sparked. Dante runs track. I don't run track. I'm pretty fast, but like, I don't run track, right? Then, I promise you, dude, he came up. He was like, what you mean? Our haunted shit whack? I was like, Michael Myers don't talk. So I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga talk? He was like, yeah, our shit whack. I was like, hell yeah. I was thinking hell yeah. Dante said hell yeah. He's like, yeah, that shit whack as hell. And I was like, what? And Dante said, that shit whack as fuck. I think it's either do better. Get that shit up. He's like, oh yeah? I think the Michael Myers was a black nigga, cause the way he said, oh yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, he said, oh yeah, I got something for that ass. After he clicked it, I'm like, what the fuck? We start hauling, right? We dropping candy. I'm like, nigga, the candy. Doesn't say, nigga, fuck that candy, nigga. You see who behind us? Nigga, we full sprint. You know what I'm saying? Dante run track, and he told us, like, he got longer strides than me, so I'm trying to pick up speed. I was always the slowest between Dante, Tyler, all my cousins. I was always the slowest, but I finally got faster. That because I think everybody started working, and I was still in school, and I was still doing sports. So I guess I finally caught up, but that's me because everybody was smoking now. So yeah, well, I finally caught up, right? So I'm like, Dante, don't fucking leave me the candy, niggas. The fuck that candy, boy, we gotta go. So we hauling that, right? Mind you, we trying to get to the car. The car doesn't move. We in downtown. You know how, like, in downtown areas, everything is close together, like a goddamn village, like a little ass New York. It's a goddamn village. We downtown. We hauling out. I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, what the fuck? The car at, nigga? We calling auntie, right? We calling them because they not there yet. Because I went with Dante, me, and Tyler. So we're like, damn, what the fuck, bro? So after we get chased by the goddamn Michael Myers, nigga, we huffing and puffing. I'm like, the fuck? Dante and I huffing and puffing for real. And he smoked. So I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, the hell? I'm like, ain't no way you not huffing and puffing. Bam. So like, we to catch our break, we hit this little alleyway. I'm like, why are we going through the alleyway? I'm like, this is the most cause-casing shit we could ever do. Why the fuck we going through an alleyway? He's like, man, don't worry about it. He ain't gonna find us shit. Look, he long gone. He went back to the haunted house. Hey, tell me why. I think this was during, like, this is peak fucking scary clowns terrorizing the neighborhood. This is peak that. It's peak. And plus it's Halloween, so you know that shit is even multiplied. So we turn around. Nigga, Dante trying to troll, like, look behind you. I'm like, nigga, say no Scooby-Doo. I'm not like, look behind. He like, nigga, tighten the fuck up, look. I was like, the fuck? We see like 4 clowns. One with black and white stripes, one with a rainbow, and then one with polka dots with fucking red, yellow, pink, blue, and purple. I'm like, what type of goddamn polka dots is that? That shit don't even match. Uncoordinated that nigga. Like, nigga, shut up. One had a big ass mallet. One had a chainsaw that didn't start out. Like, this shit so cliche, my nigga. And then I think, nigga, Dante sneezed. I think Dante sneezed because it was like so much. I don't know what was in the air, but it was so much shit in the air. That nigga sneezed. He said, I'm like, I know the fuck not. I know not, nigga. Ain't no way you just sneeze. He's like, nigga, my allergies. So the fuck you grown ass man with allergies? Bam, I'm like, they turn around. He's like, and they, you know them little corny ass shit where they be tilting their neck and smiling and shit. I'm like, bro, you do not scary. Nigga, it's 2 of us and 4 of them. What we gonna do? He's like, fuck you mean, nigga, this ain't no, man, get your ass, son. I'm like, damn. So we hauling ass. We running. We finally find the car. Shorty done moved the car because it was a carnival. A couple blocks down the street. So she done moved the car to go get some goddamn turkey. The hell? You get some goddamn turkey. There's a cat by the stairs. Niggas usually attack or something. But cat get some turkey leg. I'm like, where y'all been at, bro? I was like, we done get chased by Michael Myers, chased by fucking clowns, lost our eye candy, and your fat ass eating turkey legs, nigga. Hey, cool out, cool out, cool out. Back up, though, bro. My baby, back up. Not with all that. Not with all that game. Back up, little bro. My baby. You better haul ass. Had to pick up that gap, my baby. But anyway, yeah, we don't get picked up by goddamn, chased by Michael Myers, chased by clown, lost a lot of candy, a little fat ass eating turkey leg. Like, my fault, OG. My fault. We ain't know you. Like, we called you. Like, we ain't had no service where you was at. No service. Like, there's a motherfucking cell tower right here. Fuck you, me, we got no service. We like, hey, it's what it is. But anyway, the moral of the story is, don't disrespect anybody establishment knowing they don't have any rules to stop them to chasing you or doing anything of that sort. So it was a great Halloween though. Most of the Halloween stories is pretty good. So yeah. Anyway, I'm headed in the house. I gotta start cooking. And I hope you have a wonderful night.